Space is becoming crowded. Right now, thousands of satellites orbit Earth. Some provide internet, some track weather, some handle communications, some support military operations. And every year, that number keeps growing. But there's a problem. Satellites eventually fail, fuel runs out, equipment breaks, orbits drift. And once a satellite becomes useless, it doesn't simply disappear. It becomes another object moving at thousands of miles per hour above our planet. Which is why engineers are building something that sounds completely insane. Satellites designed to catch other satellites. At first glance, the concept feels impossible. Space is huge. Objects move at incredible speeds. And even a tiny mistake can destroy equipment worth hundreds of millions of dollars. Yet a new generation of spacecraft is being designed specifically to approach, inspect, repair, relocate, and sometimes even capture other satellites in orbit. Think about that for a second. One machine flying through space, finding another machine, matching its speed, approaching it with extreme precision, and then grabbing it. The technology behind this is incredible. Many of these systems rely on robotic arms capable of operating in the vacuum of space. Others use docking systems designed to connect directly to another spacecraft. Some future concepts may even use autonomous navigation systems powered by advanced AI to perform tasks with minimal human control. And honestly, the visuals are unreal. Imagine watching a giant robotic arm slowly extend across open space. Earth spinning below. Two spacecraft moving at thousands of miles per hour. And somehow one of them reaches out and grabs the other. It looks more like science fiction than engineering. But the reasons behind it are surprisingly practical. Launching satellites is expensive. Extremely expensive. In some cases, replacing a satellite can cost hundreds of millions of dollars. So instead of throwing away damaged equipment, future spacecraft may simply repair it, refuel it, upgrade it, or move it into a better orbit. And that's where satellite catching technology becomes incredibly valuable, because every successful repair could save enormous amounts of money. But repairs aren't the only reason these spacecraft exist. Space debris is becoming a growing concern. Old satellites, broken components, fragments from collisions, all of it remains in orbit. And even small pieces can become dangerous when moving at orbital speeds. A tiny object traveling that fast can cause catastrophic damage. So some future missions may focus on cleaning up space itself, capturing abandoned equipment, removing dangerous debris, and preventing future collisions before they happen. Which is where the idea becomes even more fascinating. Because these spacecraft aren't just satellites anymore. They're orbital mechanics, space tow trucks, space mechanics, space rescue vehicles. Entirely new categories of machines operating hundreds of miles above Earth. And that's something humanity has never really had before. For decades, satellites were mostly disposable. Launch them, use them, replace them. But now, the industry is beginning to treat orbit as a place where equipment can actually be maintained, serviced, extended, and preserved. Which completely changes the future of space infrastructure. Because if satellites can be repaired instead of replaced, space becomes dramatically more efficient. And honestly, we're probably only seeing the beginning. The next generation of orbital robotics may eventually build structures in space, assemble equipment in orbit, or create entirely new industries beyond Earth. But every one of those possibilities starts with a simple idea: a spacecraft capable of finding another spacecraft and grabbing it. And somehow, that's already becoming reality.